All the symbols of flesh and blood overlap in a mind that was severed from the present, moments after birth, contained by the smoothest evolution of older worlds, carved by wind and rains, the lands of the Splalawe Thipi. I smell their old bloods with each breath, and have come upon the doorway of dreams, and called the names from outside, to faces I yearn to behold and touch, to consummate embraces left behind.
After the storm smells of rain, vibrating inside these hands, the thunder, the sounds pouring off into some realm of dreamscape, and now this moment, strung together like a Mexican guitarist, heavy in a room full of faces, hookers, killers, heavy smoke, like a scene cut from Once Upon a Time in Tijuana, a guitarist with an almost Middle Eastern voice, strumming like the wings of a hummingbird, amongst the beauty of a rainbow, bright and clear towards these New Mexican Santa Fe mountains, names of pueblos and revolts, chiseled into this wind, this cool silk of revolutionary gestures, for things to go in harmony. And this continuous resistance, all the fucking time. The moments in which you speak, get the point across, maybe change, save a life. Each day you are immersed in this white man colonial academic world. The mainstream image is off to the side now. And having to always run into people, young, middle-aged, old, who were not raised with their people, have been brought up with the stereotypes, narrow concepts of what it truly means to be indigenous, to be human, and that need, always a need for the lost, the confused, the scarred, to find a meaning, something to hold on to, a history, a culture, etc. The same old story. The last true great American novel of a lost tribe of followers, of lost clergymen and politicians, and the grassroots kids and hippies who protest, make cute movements with the pen, the keypad, the film, the voice, and the balance of lights and darks, always on the edge of something, always in search for reality. But what gets me is there's really nothing to this whole native Indian thing. Either you are or aren't. There are no secrets, no hidden strings, no real way to become initiated into a way of life that you were or were not born into. Simple. Yet a place like Santa Fe, rich in a history of making daily killings, constant contact with the red man, still does not get that. What more can be said on behalf of the indigenous community? What exactly does it take to satisfy you, the lost, the white man and woman congregating in a pile of happy artsy shit, meanings and the purposes of decolonization almost forgotten, with each poet, each filmmaker, writer, painter, jewelry maker, whore, in line for government academic handouts, submissive and eager to suck down every last drop of vaginal scrotum fluids and be patted on the head after the white savior had just finished himself another native proselyte. Yes, this is real, folks. The screenplay that will probably never make it into the film festivals, win an Academy Award. The truth hurts, in more ways than the imagination has the capacity to withstand. And yes, there are those sad instances which we are powerless, have no choice to decide upon the lives we live, the past events what has shaped our faces, the unresolved anger at knowing your ancestors were the cause of all this death, or did not fight in unity to combat the unforgivable forceful intrusions into this land. What is taken is never returned, never given the proper payment. Deals never done in a good heart and a good spirit, with truth as its number one backer. Not this bullshit to be the first this or that, to have made it, to make this much money, to work yourself into burning out and ending up in another grave way too early, where they might leave flowers, leave red, whites, and blues, as if that flag meant something, as in the images of a Jesus and Satan in eternal hellfire, and the lies reshaped, meant specifically for control, for greed, and still, despite all I have seen, experienced, scribbled down and got up and shouted, the strip mines are still in operation, our people are still being forcibly fucked up the ass. Every instance of when you wish you could have said this or done that at the right moments, so the regret will not have caused you pain. A pain that is still not equal to losing what you love. The mountains, the ceremonies, just everyday stuff that is real, not necessarily made for the limitations of American film, cinema, in its entirety. Nahaltin, rain, and cold wind, near the sunset where flamingo red eases within dark clouds and white rays of light strike through, massaging all the bullshit of always having to be on guard. Listen more than speak, watch every action, every movement, watch with Nashtutso mountain lion eyes. For all those who barge into the doorway of this world of silence and beauty that was formed around my heart at conception, at birth, the spirit is strong, with solid, with hope, with prayer, and motivation can never be stolen, strip mined, bought, without the permission of the Creator. You can't get this shit past me. Hell no. I was born and will always remain firm in place. In this painting, this world of truth, in truth, of beauty, in beauty. Hajona na sleep. Does that answer your question?